into a form of a motion?
Go ahead.
I'll make a motion to add Pam Cates and Tim Sloan to the cemetery committee.
Second.
All in favor?
Let's have a little bit of
Discussion
discussion
first.
In the event that we have an issue that comes up where we have to vote on something for the cemetery, are you willing to recuse yourself?
Yes. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
Acquired a piece of property across the bridge outside the city limits. This is the deed. I have several deeds to show you. First deed is the deed for the State Road Department. Deed of the property of Mr. C.E. Muller. The language down here at the bottom of the property, that the above property is ever conveyed for the use, is conveyed for sole use for recreational purposes, for the use by the public under the jurisdiction of the State Road Department of Florida. And whenever said property shall be abandoned for said purpose, title of the property shall revert back to the party of the first, its heir or assigned.
What's the number on that? I just want to give the, I'll give that to you. I just want to see the running date. Thank you.
Okay. Here's a copy of the deed of which the city received the property from the state of Florida. And in this, it says, whereas the here after described property held by the Department of Transportation is no longer used or needed. That's the language they use. And they give it over to the city. On the back of it, subject to all utilities remaining in use and in place. It didn't go back to the heirs, it went to the city. I'm requesting the city turn it over to me. Here's a copy of the deed for Sam Mitchell bought all the property. This lays inside of it.
I'm just giving numbers.
That's fine.
All right.
Yes. Here is a copy of the land we're talking about. It was subdivided to Clarence Miller, and the park was cut out of 200 by 200. The remainder of this property belonged to Sam Mitchell. The park was left out until it was abandoned, and now that I'm asking it to be turned back over, this is the shape that the property would be in if it was turned back. And that shows ownership of the property and who it would go to. Here's an aerial photo of it, showing the bowland and how all the property lays out. Here's the block building it's talking about in the paper. Alright, here is where I bought the boat landing from Steele Gore and Vivian Gore. And it shows property line here, and it takes in the boat landing right here. Property right here is my fault. I own all the way to the bridge and back the other way down. So I got the whole park. All I don't have is this piece right here, which was supposed to be given back to me when the state turned it over.
Down to here, right?
All we got is just 35 foot right now, but really, all they have is this right here, this square. It's 200 by 200 by 200 by 200 square. That's all the park. The park don't go to the creek. Okay. And that's pretty well everything that I have on it. And I think it clearly shows the ownership of it. And I request that y'all turn it over to me for the motion, or however you decide it should be done.
If it's okay, I'll prepare a written response for the council. Look at the deeds that I pulled the deed on the with Mr. Gore. Was that Mr. Gore?
Yes, sir.
And then I pulled the deeds, Miss Mitchell's deed, and I pulled the city's deeds. Okay, I didn't go back all the way for the other two. That's why I didn't remember. So let me look at those, and I'll give you all a written opinion.
And if you need a copy, I've got a copy, my number for my deed.
No, I got all that. I just need to get the numbers, what you're going off of. I can go pull every bit of that. It's no problem. Okay. It'll be probably next meeting before I,
When will next meeting be?
2 weeks from now, whatever
2
that
weeks
is.
from now.
Monday, Monday, the following Monday.
All right, there's a
No,
lot of
there's 5
deadfall,
Mondays in this month.
there's a lot of deadfall trees over there. I'm worried somebody's gonna be killed by one of them falling. The buildings some of them is in jeopardy of a tree falling on them. There hasn't been any work done on any trees down there in years. And it's busting concrete. One of the buildings, I'm afraid the kid's gonna twist his ankle or break his leg in it, because it's got a gap like this where he fall in. There's a lot of danger in that place. And I want to clean it up and paint it, and I want to make something nice for the public down there. I'm not trying to close nobody out from fishing or any of that. I'm trying to do the right thing with this.
Okay. Let me give an opinion, and possibly what we need to probably do is once I give the opinion is maybe sit down and talk, maybe at a workshop or something. Okay?
Okay.
And just to see what your intent is, because and that's fine.
Right.
Okay.
Everybody that knows me, you've been over on the fact, I'm trying to clean that place up.
Yeah, I know.
It looks really
It's
nice.
nice.
It is, very
And I'm
nice.
trying to do a good thing for the whole community. And I've been bringing a lot of business in this area. I've had Russians come, Italians, people from all over the world come down here. So it's really helped in Vernon, I think. Thank you.
Thank you, Howard, to discuss, back bill with us. And, then, are we gonna have a workshop on the 31st? I'm assuming not, since that's trick or treat. Yes, we moved trick or treat to the 31st. No, we moved it till Saturday. Yeah. Are we having a workshop?
Isn't it the 5th one?
It's the 5th one.
Trey don't want to move because he wants to put Panama on trick or treat.
That's what it is.
Hey, it ain't time to
What did you do to Corey? Is there any more public participation? Yes, ma'am.
Peggy Dobbins, 2740 Traverse Drive. I'm representing the Vernon Garden Club. I just wanted to publicly thank Mark Tom for his participation in the Garden Club meeting. He did a very nice job of helping the girls from the Garden Club decorate and prune and fix and clean and help clean up afterwards.